Ladies and gentlemen, the children of Auschwitz drew pictures. In none of the pictures are there any birds. And the reason is that the trees had no leaves. There was no grass. Why? Because the people that were here were starving. So they ate all of the leaves, and they ate all of the stalks of grass as soon as they started to come up. So the trees were completely bare, the ground was completely bare, and the birds didn't come.
It's a place where over 1 million of people was murdered because of no reason. I think this place can teach us very, very much things. And we just have to be patient with this place. I think we don't have to hurry through this place. We have to keep our time.
There were always a lot of reasons why I should come, though I didn't want to really admit that for the first several months that I heard about this program. My mom told me about the program and I said, "Are you crazy? Why would anybody want to subject themselves to sitting in a concentration camp and, meditating and, it just seemed like such a crazy idea to me."
היו אמורים להגיע איתי כמה חברים מהכיתה שלי, אבל בסופו של דבר לא באו, ולא הייתי יודע אף אחד מהחבר'ה. והמטרות והסיבות שלי שבאתי לפה, לפולין, או זה לאושוויץ, זה שאני אהיה הפלסטינאי הראשון והיחיד שרוצה לשתף את היהודים את הכאב שהם עברו.
Wait, Lucas.
All right, you all ready?
I'm never taking a picture.
Oh my god.
Okay, the last, first and last.
You can maybe give an impression, like a suggestion or like a prompt to somebody who didn't participate. But actually the main things that happened, I feel like inside me. So like you cannot, like with a camera inside someone's mind, and it is also difficult to tell what you really felt during this week.
He talked like, yeah.
I ended up writing like a hardcore message.
I'm feeling observed.
Don't worry. I'm not here.
Usare la telecamera permetteva di, non concentrarmi solo su una cosa, ma cercare almeno di trovare dei particolari, qualcosa di strano che succedeva durante magari qualche cerimonia.
Please, ladies, go to the bathroom. Right side. So please, you can go to the bathroom on the right side here.
Prova a camminare così, lì.
Più o meno so quello che è stato, poi entrare in un campo di concentramento così, che dicono che addirittura si senta ancora l'odore, nonostante siano passati 70 anni, allora penso che questo ritiro e questo posto in particolare sia significativo.
Idame falling, kunumapa. I die, we die soon. Kunumapa.
This is a concentration camp. There is no way out other than through the chimney of the crematorium.
Here is where the victims were selected. And as in the place that they were selected and separated, I invite us now to join together, to give a hug to someone, and to merge between the sexes, and to sing together La ilaha illallah, and to in front of their witnessing.
Please stop, don't
No, it's okay. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for the ceremony. Back up. Enjoy. Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
18 years ago, we walked into Birkenau, and Birkenau is so immense that I was overwhelmed by a feeling of spirits calling out to be remembered. So many, millions. And I decided that I want to come back and sit here and bear witness to all of these spirits.
Some years ago I was sitting here in meditation and feeling we have to bring youth, we have to bring young people. Not in your own group of same nation, but to come in a group that is multinational and to learn the differences and the different point of views and how the Holocaust is being seen by other people.
So that was my first connection. I wanted to bring as many differences as possible and see if we could learn to live together. Because even when we intellectually think we can live together and we promote brotherhood and sisterhood, when we are together with different people, different kinds of cultures, sometimes it's hard. And I wanted that to come up and for us to learn how to live together.
Auschwitz is a place that was driven by fear. It was created by fear, driven by fear. Everybody here worked by fear. Fear from the other. What the other might do to me, to my culture, to my... And then it creates a lot of violence. And the fear of the other makes Auschwitz to be like a place that was trying to make no otherness. Everybody needs to be the same.
I joined the retreat on Monday, so late decision. And I hear that I was the only German, young German, participating. And then the other volunteer joined also. So we had 2 Germans who are not like expected to attend this retreat. And I felt really ashamed for it, that no young German is coming here to take place. And I want to make this more popular, or I will tell my friends that next year there will be really a participant, a young participant from Germany, or several even.
I guess I came to this project because I looked for an alternative program. I believe that in Israel you're being taught to kind of feel like a victim. And I don't believe that those are the values that we should be communicated on.
On our mother's side, our grandfather was in the concentration camps, and then our grandmother was a Holocaust survivor. She was never in the camps, but she had to flee. She was from Poland. She had to go to all over Europe, really. And that actually brings up probably the most difficult experience here for me, was dealing with that, where we were chanting names of people that died. So at first I'm reading off a list of people that I don't know that died, and then once I finished the list of the people that died, I had my own list of names of my own ancestors that died and some that survived. And it was really difficult, because once you start reading your own name, your own family's name, Oscar Jaeger, Jenta Fogel, and Rosie Fogel, it really just, it strikes home.
Mom, Charles.
Naftali Herzog Weiss. Eliezer
Ron for Mom, Joseph.
Eliezer Chaim Ben David.
Maria Peterlin, Adolf Petermann, Alma Petermann, Alma Petermann,
Joseph
Anna
Stelman,
Petermann, Anna
Jacob
Petermann,
Stelman,
Anna Petermann,
Simon Stelman,
August Petermann,
Zygmunt
Laura Petermann,
Stelmasic,
Bertha Petermann,
Bolslas Stelmasis,
Joseph Petermann,
Stelman,
Joseph Petermann,
Hirsch Stempel,
Joseph Petermann,
Joachim Israel Stempel, Wilhelm Stenzel, Julian Stepper, Hans Stepan, Jindrich Stepan, Alois Stepanek, Joseph Stepanek, Joseph Stepanek, Joseph Stepinski, Stanislaus Stepinski, Moshe Yeager, Jenta Fogel, Yitzhak Fogel, Esther Schendel. 2 unknown names, 3 other unknown names. Rosie Fogel, Fanny Fogel, Martin Fogel.
Le emozioni più forti le ho provate quando ho provato a immaginare me nella situazione dei prigionieri. Se io avessi una famiglia, dei bambini, e a tutto un tratto magari presi, messi su un treno, separati, e poi magari vivere nello stesso spazio, nello stesso campo, però separati da 2 baracche e non poter neanche vedersi. Si può sapere la storia perfettamente, ma come essere umano abbiamo sempre, la maggior parte delle volte, bisogno di qualcosa di pratico. E essere qua proprio nei posti dove magari dove sono seduto è morta qualche persona anche, no? O camminare per le stesse strade dove 70 anni fa camminavano loro, magari trasportando pesi fuori di testa o trasportando anche solo una carriola con dentro i corpi dei loro compagni.
A me viene da pensare molto a una cosa che di solito si cerca di tenere lontana, che è la morte, appunto. Credo sia normale pensare alla morte, ma di solito non si vuole mai pensarci, e io mentre stavo pensando, insomma, per me appunto questo problema della morte, pensando al fatto non il problema che la morte è la fine, ma che la morte pone il problema, diciamo, della finalità della vita, se si può dire, cioè a cosa serve vivere.
Idami falling, kuno I die, we die soon. Kuno
So people would come off the train all the way outside, long before the camp even started. They would walk with their baggage and little children all the way in here. There would be a selection. And those who were killed, they didn't know what was happening. They went all the way back here and all the way back there to where the crematoria were. And those weren't very efficient crematoria. So sometimes women and children would be put behind the woods to wait their turn to be killed. And there's enormous ash pits and ash fields in the back.
All kind of people came here. Simple people, carpenters and shoemakers, but also Kabbalists and scholars, and masters of all kinds, spiritual masters. As Eve said before, everybody came different and went out the same. But they always made the point that oneness doesn't mean sameness. Actually, it's very different. It's the oneness that lies in the depth of things that actually allows the variety to come, celebrates the differences as different aspects of the one. Shema Yisrael בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידך
You could see like many faces, and these eyes just looking straight into you, and yeah, it was really moving. I felt like I'm like the people asking for my help, or maybe like they're somehow reproachful that I didn't do anything to help them or to stop it. Yeah, and in that moment, I just asked myself about my own responsibility. I mean, not for what happened, because I wasn't even born then, but for what could happen and for what is happening now around the world that is very similar to what happened in Auschwitz.
Because the world is so... Every nation is living in her own bubble, and doesn't know anything different. And by seeing all of those people who are talking different languages, you understand that you're not the only private person in the world, like the individual. There's so many other worlds, personal worlds. It's like when you stand in a stoplight or in a traffic, how do you say it? Pkak?
Traffic jam.
Yeah, when you're stuck in a traffic jam, and then you can see all of those people in their cars driving somewhere, and you suddenly realize that you're not the only one who's driving somewhere. I mean, like everyone are driving somewhere to their relatives, family, love, I don't know, work.
Be with Germans and be with Poles and be with people from Europe and Israel and Palestine. It's so important for the Palestinians and for the Israeli Arabs to understand why are we so fucked up. Israel is a fucked up place because we're post-traumatic. It's a post-traumatic syndrome of a whole people.
Ihab, can you sing it again?
The second one, second minute. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. السلام عليكم. اسمي إيهاب بلحة. أنا من سكان يافا، فلسطين الأصل، عربي. ما زلت ساكن بيافا. عملي يوميا مبدئيا أنا بعمل بمحاولة فك الجاهلية بين الأطراف الإسرائيلي والفلسطيني. It's good to sit here or outside. What do you think?
In here.
Here.
It's too windy.
بكل حال هدفي من جلب أو مجيء لهون مع الشباب على أساس توعية الغير، وإنه المحل هنا بالعكس بدال ما يزرع خوف بيقدر يزرع محبة بين الفلسطينية وبين الإسرائيلية، ويبدوا يتعرفوا على بعض من حقيقة الواقع.
إن شاء الله أنا في المستقبل حابب أكون يعني محامي أو مدرس تاريخ، لأخلي كل الأولاد والشباب اللي يعرفوا تاريخ كل العالم، إنه زي مثلا في أوشفيتس كتير، إنه لازم كتير من الأولاد إنه يجي هنا يجوا يشعروا كيف شعروا اليهود والبولانيين وكل يعني الدول، كل الناس اللي كانت مثلا من فرنسا ومن كل أنحاء العالم اللي كانوا في المحركة هاي.
And I think the healing will come only if for us, for Jews and Israelis, the healing can only come if we stop thinking about our suffering only. And this is maybe the biggest difference, because the school trips that come from Israel, they talk about the Jewish suffering. And I would like to talk about suffering, not Jewish suffering. And I would like to talk about people being killed here,
and I don't want to talk about Jews being killed here.
Maybe it's one time in your life you can have an experience like this, to be able to share with people you don't even know them, but there is a trust built without any there's trust without you know the people.
I think we've experienced a lot of happiness together and a lot of joy and a lot of fun, but we really hadn't experienced a lot of sorrow together. And so to come here and have the pain and have the depth of what you have here at Auschwitz, and then have the support of somebody who's known you your entire life, you know, for me, at times it was almost difficult because I have a hard time being vulnerable, and I feel vulnerable. I feel almost safer going to somebody who I don't know than I do going to somebody who I've known my whole life.
وشعوري هو هنا كتير يعني هو الزعل والقهر ايش اللي صار يعني في اليهود. فأنا لقيت واقف هنا بمحرقة بالبيت شفت الأولاد الصغار الأطفال الصغار، وهذا إشي كتير يعني صعب على كل العرب أنا بشوف. كان لي كتير صعب هذا الأسبوع لما شفنا كيف بيحرقوا وكيف بيدفنوا الأطفال ويعني والنساء والرجال وكيف بيعدموهم كيف بيشنقوهم.
Io, stando con i bambini abbastanza tempo, insomma, mi fa un po' impressione pensare che li lasciassero in queste baracche da soli la notte, senza acqua, cibo. È una cosa, credo, impensabile. Cioè, se magari per gli adulti, non dico può essere più accettabile, non esiste questo, però proprio fare questo a un bambino non si può, credo, ecco.
My hat had three corners. If it didn't have three corners, it wouldn't have.
I think I was at one time I was like struggling to be with people and not to be like other people. It's really difficult. Yeah, it's hard to explain. So at the same time, I wanted to I don't know, to connect with them, to bond with them, but on the other hand, like my ego was totally against it. So I had like an inner struggle, and it was such an emotional tension that I I cried all the time and I couldn't stop. So it was very, very difficult.
Who knows the story about this place? I mean, I want to hear the story.
Just that I know that I was told that a group of kids came here from Theresienstadt, and they came here with counselors. And they were, together here for about 6 months. And the counselors who were older really built them a whole program of school and activities, I guess some kind of play, whatever they could do. I don't know if these are the kids who made these drawings, but they really kept them going with a lot of things to do and activities and a full day. And then after 6 months, the whole group was killed with the children and the counselors as well. That's the story I know.
לא הבנתי מה אמרת. היא שאלה אם אנחנו רוצים שנעשה משהו, כאילו סרט, משהו שיהיה לנו מזכרת לבית. אז אמרתי שאני אישית לא מרגישה שאני צריכה משהו מזכרת לבית, כאילו זה גם הסיבה שאני לא מצלמת תמונות, כי אני מרגישה שהתמונות שיש לי בראש והזיכרונות זה דברים כאילו אני לא צריכה איזה תמונה או וידאו או משהו שיזכיר לי את זה, זה משהו
בסדר, אולי את לא צריכה, אבל
כאילו אני גם לא רוצה.
אם תראי את זה עוד כמה שנים, שיעשה לך טוב.
אז אני כותבת יומיים וזה, זה מה שיזכיר לי.
Alicia from Poland.
I'm Daniele from Italy.
I'm Gottfried from Belgium.
Jestem Ida z Niemiec.
Sebastian from Germany.
So this is August.
To jest August.
And as you all know, August was in Auschwitz, and he was also the chairperson of Auschwitz survivors, of the Polish Auschwitz.
Mój numer obozowy 6804.
My camp number is 6804.
Przybyłem do Konzentrationslager Auschwitz 4 grudnia 1940 roku.
And I came to Auschwitz the 4th of December 1940.
Całą moją winą było to, że próbowałem się przedostać do Francji, do polskiego wojska, które się tam organizowało, aby walczyć na froncie, na wszystkich frontach z hitlerowcami.
Could you ask him how does he feels now when he's thinking back what happened then? Like does he feel hate or just...
Dzisiaj opowiadając tą historię.
Nienawiść jest absolutnie nie... Ja nigdy nie odczuwałem, tym bardziej po tylu latach, ale nigdy nie odczuwałem nienawiści konkretnie do Niemców, jako do Niemców. Do wypadków tak, bo to było ludobójstwo normalne i mordowanie i niewolnicza praca. To wszystko godne potępienia i że makabre to najgorsze gdzieś można pozornie schować, a przyjaźnie, serdeczności różne, samopomoc, solidarność, to wszystko zostaje w pamięci. Tamto też, ale żyje się tym, albo dlatego, że się w ten sposób to wszystko odczuwa. I ja muszę powiedzieć, że wcale nie jestem taki odosobniony, ale ja na przykład jestem najszczęśliwszy, jak w tych moich spotkaniach, rozmowach mogę Niemca przytulić do serca. Bo to znaczy, że to oblicze świata się troszkę zmienia, świat się trochę zmienił. Bo was coś tutaj ciągnie do tego miejsca. Mnie też, bo jeszcze jestem świadkiem tamtego czasu i jeszcze strażnikiem pamięci. Za chwilę zostaną tylko strażnicy pamięci, świadków już nie będzie. Stajecie ci młodzi, będziecie i świadkami, i strażnikami. Jeśli znów wstępuję w ten krąg kolczasty, ogarnia mnie links, links, bitte ab, abgen, rechts. Im Lager Auschwitz war ich zwar. I to ostateczne. Należysz do tej ziemi. Jesteś przypisany do tych kamieni.
One of the reasons that I came here is because everything is starting to fall apart in here. I mean, nature is doing this thing. Wood and stones and everything that this building is built from is not staying forever. And also the people who kind of swore to tell doesn't stay forever. And this is kind of my place here. I will continue this way because in a few years, who knows what they're gonna say about this place. So this is one of my biggest fears, that no one will remember the real reality that happened here. I want to be one of those people who is gonna stick to the truth.
Maryland Kolb permit from Renee Kolb. Grandmother of Harry Broad from Rob Oaken. Axelrod family from Emily and Josh. Victor Stern from Ginny. For Auschwitz here from Helene Eisenberg. Samuel Kolb.
So for me, it's very important that the young people came. I feel it's just the first time I really want to, I want to be here with 100 young people, 20 from Germany, 20 from Poland, from Palestine, from Israeli Arabs, Israeli Jewish, Jewish from the States. So I think we need to really do a multicultural, multi-religion, kitchen retreat.
وتعلمت هنا كتير أشياء، مثل الواحد يتعرف على غيره، ينفتح مع الناس، يفتح مواضيع يحكي، وما يضلش يعني بمحله، إنه الواحد يطلع ويشوف الحياة ويسافر يعني ينفتح مع كل يعني البني آدمين، ما يضلوش يعني بمحله. وأنا بفكر راح أخد معي إشي هنا، إنه كلنا أولاد آدم.
When I left, I would say I'm going to Poland, not necessarily I'm going to Auschwitz. And now when people say, oh, where were you, or how is Poland? I'll say, it's great. I went to Auschwitz and I remembered and
Honored.
And when I was there, I was bearing witness. And it's something that everybody should do. And it's something people always say, especially in the States, you can't forget, you can't forget, you can't forget. But how often do you actually sit there and remember?
Mi è un po' dispiaciuto che non sono riuscito a piangere, diciamo, non sono riuscito Pensavo di provare emozioni negative più forti, forse. Però magari essere capaci di sorridere o di cantare come abbiamo fatto, non dico scherzare, ma sorridere, sì, penso sia ancora più difficile che piangere, forse.
To spend time here, to allow the grieving or the thinking or the feelings to come up, if it's anger that comes up instead of grieving, to be with that anger. Why am I angry? Or if it's guilt, why am I guilty? And to talk about it and to share with others, then we learn. So then Auschwitz becomes the teacher.